Building a list the old-fashioned way? Most network marketers are. And I have a confession, we did too. In fact, we did it for years, and even though we developed tens of thousands of leads, we never experienced that level of massive success and explosive growth that we were really seeking. Frustrated with our previous company, we got started with the new company and thought everything was now going to be honky-dory. Yeah, right. Here's what really went down. It was a classic case of the grass is always greener on the other side. And we slipped right back into our old ways and started creating all sorts of lists with all sorts of crazy opt ins. And here's what that looked like. Pretty familiar to you. You built large lists, you sent a lot of messages, but you got very few people to open them. Maybe you got some cheap leads and you got less of a response rate, or you like us and you paid a lot of money, got very few leads, but got a good response rate. Overall, you're getting the same return on investment, and that's really because of one thing: your average open rate is about 20.9%, and if you're anything like me, 20.9%, well, that sucks. And we're only getting 20% of your leads, which are hearing your message or reading your invitations to your live calls or webinars. And what's worse, on average, it takes over 24 hours for them to get them open in the first place. So sometimes your offers expire before they even read it. But there's a better way. Actually, there's a much better way. So stay with me here. We tried something new, and we were absolutely blown away by the results. What my business partner and I discovered was how to get 4 times the open rate, 4 times the amount of prospects on your calls, 4 times the amount of reps on your trainings, and pretty much 4 times the results. So you heard that right. We broke through a major barrier between you and your paycheck. We figured out how to get a 85% open rate or higher. And don't worry, this isn't a joke and it's totally legal. In fact, with this secret weapon, we were able to sponsor 231 new reps into our new business in 90 days. That's more than we sponsored in the previous 3 years. I'm begging you, please don't put another lead in your prehistoric autoresponder. Here's your chance to be the first into a new market sector before your competition gets there. But wait, before we go any further, let me tell you what this is not. This is not a replicated website. This is not a training course. This is not a marketing system. This is not some tournament Burnham offer. And it's definitely not something offered by anyone else but us right here. But since we will be personally consulting with you, this page will have to come down very, very soon. And rest assured, we're in the trenches with you. And this works like gangbusters, so don't let it pass you by. Before it's too late, fill out the information below to discover our secret weapon and see how one small tool changed everything for us. So next up is that undeniable proof. I look forward to seeing you on the next page.